I will be out of the office October 9th through the 12th in Los Angeles, California. If you'd like to meet up, click the link in the description below and I'll tell you where I'll be at. I'm really excited about going back to LA. It's been a couple years since I've been there, and one of the things that I'm really looking forward to doing is meeting up with Gary Vaynerchuk. Yes, the Gary V from VaynerMedia. I have a lunch scheduled with him on one of the days, and I'm super stoked because he will be helping me out to boost my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're close to 100,000 subscribers. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm really excited about today's vlog because I've wanted to do this for a while, but I was really searching to find some interesting things that most people would not know, including Chevy salespeople. This was my idea, was to show things that maybe even Chevy salespeople don't know. So I hope you like this video. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on, and leave a big old fat thumbs up. We're gonna start this out with giving some huge shout outs to people who have sent me something in my P.O. box, which is down below. Bought something on the Chevy Dude store. One special shout out just because I want to give him a shout out. Give a shout out to Dennis Brock. He sent me something to the Chevy Dude P.O. box all the way from the Philippines. This guy's got some really cool cars that he shared with me in his letter, so thank you so much for the letter in my P.O. box. Big shout out to John S. from Florida. He bought a Chevy Dude shirt. Jose from Texas, he also bought a Chevy Dude shirt. And then also give a shout out to the person who didn't really ask for it, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Robbie. Don't know where he's from, but he follows me on YouTube and he plays with me on Fortnite every once in a while. If you would like a shout out in my next vlog, just send me something to my P.O. box, buy something in the Chevy Dude merch store, or play Fortnite with me. So we have a lot of 2019 Silverados in stock, and I gotta tell you, I absolutely love this truck. So with as many Facebook groups I'm in, with as many owners that follow me, I want to be able to kind of give back and maybe show you a few things that your salesman didn't show you, or the fact that are kind of hidden and you just simply don't know about. And like I said earlier in the vlog, most likely your salesperson doesn't know about either. So in this video, 5 things that I'm going to share with you on the 2019 Silverado that you didn't know about or didn't even know you had. I've got a couple things that I'm going to show you in the back of the truck, but we're going to start right here. Now GM has been touting that this bumper step is bigger, and there's a hidden secret of why this is bigger. So I'm starting with the bumper step because I actually did put some feelers out on this because I wanted to know what people thought about the bumper, and I wanted to see what their reaction was. And a few people actually got it right. So I don't know how much of a secret it is, but it's certainly something that most people don't know, and I'm gonna share it with you. So one of the biggest things that people have complained about on the last generation of Silverados is we don't have the blind spot monitoring system. Well, the reason why we don't have the blind spot monitoring system is because I am told that it doesn't go through hard metal like what we use on, like what Ford uses on that weak aluminum. So what they had to do was they had to mount the radar system back behind here. Also, the reason why we haven't used it in the back, because in the event of a rear-end collision, that stuff is extremely expensive. So they've actually come up with a way to help minimize that technology of getting damaged in a minor rear-end collision. So trying to protect you so that way you don't have big insurance bills and or repair costs, as well as won't get your vehicle totaled because of a dollar amount. The next thing right there, every single person out there says they have best in class towing. So one of our competitors states that their half-ton truck can pull 12,900 pounds. This truck, 12,200 pounds. I mean, come on, is 700 pounds that big of a deal? In reality, with as many trucks as I sell, if you are towing 12,000 pounds, if you're towing 10,000 pounds, let me promise you, you're not coming to a half-ton truck to do that. You're buying a 3/4 ton truck, and most likely you're buying a diesel if you're towing. Most people tow 3, 4, 5,000 pounds, maybe an additional 6. So any truck out there, regardless if it's us or others, you can pull whatever you want with it because you typically are not pulling heavy weight. So don't get wrapped up in that max trailering package, best in class towing, stuff like that. But we do have 12,200 pound towing capacity on our half-ton trucks, properly equipped. Heading inside the truck now. It's a little warm outside, so it'll cool down. But also, this is where my next thing comes to. In the past, our radios have been limited by how many active Bluetooth devices you can have. Where you can pair multiple devices, some 5, some 7, some 10, I mean, just numerous numbers based off the vehicle, you can only have one active to play music, take phone calls, stuff like that. Where that made sense for phone calls, for music, maybe not so much. So now you can have 2 active Bluetooths in your 2019 Silverado, and it's very, very cool how it works. So basically, your primary phone can make outgoing and receive phone calls, where your secondary can only receive phone calls, no outgoing. And then you can switch those around. So say if you're carpooling or you switch drivers, you can just go into the radio and click a button and it switches which one's primary and which one's secondary. And then they both can sit there and play music back and forth as well. So that's very cool features on the 2019 Silverado MyLink radio system. The new DuraBed in the 2019 Silverado. There's a lot going on back here. Matter of fact, so much more that it's 10 cubic feet bigger than last year's model. I measured several points of this bed and the 2018 Silverado, and I gotta tell you, it's amazing. There's some points that are bigger, there's some points that are exactly the same, and some that are just a little teeny bitty teeny weeny bigger. Now, I did measure this with my own tape measure. I did not go to GM and look up their specs, so these numbers are my calculations and not official GM numbers. So we're gonna start with the length of the bed. This is what probably is the number one, maybe number two thing that people really care about. So the length of the old bed is 69.5 inches long. Us, the new one, 2019, right at 70 inches. Next thing that I measured was between the bottom of the wheel wells. The wheel wells from 2018, 50.5 inches, exactly the same in 2019. Now, what I thought was really interesting, if you look at the bed, these walls are much thinner than last year. So I measured on top of the wheel well as well. So from here to there. 2018 model year, 54.5 inches wide. This one, 71.5 inches wide. Now, did you catch that? That's right there in the center, 71.5. It's only 70 from there to there. That is actually wider than how long the bed is. That's impressive. I really like that. So the next thing I measured was from this point down to this point. So the lowest part of the bed to the bottom of the rail. 2018 model year, we were right at 20 inches. 2019, 21 and like 1/4 inches. And then lastly, I measured the tailgate. The tailgates from 2018 and 2019, you saw me do a video on the weight differences, which is right above if you click that little eye. Well, the length, I guess that would be the length? No, that'd be width. The width, there we go, not a carpenter. The width is exactly the same, 59.5 last year and this year. The length from here to here, this is where I measured from here to here. Last year, it was 22 3/4. This year, it's 2 inches wider at 24 3/4. All right, number 5 would be in relationship to the tailgate of the 2019 Silverado. Now, as you know, there are a few different ways to raise and lower the tailgate. You can use this button right there, to lower it, as you're seeing in the camera view there. If you push down on this and hold it the entire time, you will raise it up till it beeps. You have the button on the key fob to raise and lower it. You have this button to lower it. And then most people will tell you have to reach way under here and hit this button in order to raise it up. Now, that's kind of an inconvenience, don't you think? If I sit here and lower it like that, and if I'm standing all the way up to try to reach under here and hit it, or I can simply just do this. So most salespeople out there, and we're all salespeople, but most salespeople love to overpromise and underdeliver. So I came up with 5 things that I wanted to show you on the brand new 2019 Silverado. Well, the Chevy Dude does everything just a little bit different than the average salesperson out there. So I'm going to share with you the 6th thing, one more than I promised in the title of this video. We're going to go up to the upgraded mirror that you can get in the 2019 Silverado. Now you can kind of see out there with a little flip of the button, voila, we have a backup mirror. Now this is an HD camera that is absolutely a wonderful thing. So if you've got people in the back of the car, if you have people in the back of your SUV like the Traverse, if you have a Camaro, the 2019 Camaro has this mirror as well, you have this awesome digital mirror that allows you to see the road behind you without having any obstructions in the vehicle. Now, on the 2019 Silverado, we've got these 3 buttons right here. So what do these 3 buttons do? We'll push it right here and you can see that this brings it lighter and brighter. So at nighttime, it's not going to show up really, really well right now because of so light outside. We hit that check mark one more time. We can see that we can bring this image in and out. We have 3 separate angles of that coming in. We hit it one more time, and this is the really cool feature. We can bring this up and down. You see the tailgate right there? That is very, very awesome feature that we have in the 2019 Silverado. And just so you know where that camera is, it's right here in the 3rd brake light of the Silverado. But wait, there's more. I have a 7th thing. This is the really cool thing that I really love about the Silverado. Since I brought up the trailer package in the very first part of the video, wouldn't it be nice to be able to see at nighttime? Check this out. We have a nice little LED light right there on the handle that shines down at nighttime right there on the hitch. That is a really cool idea. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe somebody else has got it, but I haven't seen it. But I think that's really cool that they integrated that in all the way right down there. When you turn that on, the same place you turn those lights on and turn those lights on in the bed on the inside of the cab. So there you have it, 7 things that you didn't know about the Chevy Silverado 2019 model year. Now, tell me the truth. Did you know any of those were available on the truck? Throw it in the comments below and tell me if you knew any of them, didn't know all of them, or what you did know. I want to see in the comments below. I want to thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. Again, we're so close to 100,000 subscribers. I want to do it by the end of the year. So make sure, if this is the first time you're watching or you haven't done so in the past, as in you just type in Chevy Dude every time you want to see one of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on, and leave me a big old fat thumbs up if you like this content, because I'll do more if you like it. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day and drive safely.